Homesteading, and today we're going to start working on the Massey 50 project. I'm putting the blade on the front, but this video is not really about putting the blade on or anything like that. It is actually about PPE, personal protective equipment. When you're welding and cutting and grinding in a day, like a lot, you will get home and you will blow your nose and there'll be black stuff coming out of your nose, and you know what? That stuff goes into your lungs. It's not good for you. So it makes it difficult to wear, like, say, an N95 mask. And I find if you wear safety glasses when you're cutting and grinding and have an N95 mask, they fog up the glasses and you can't see as good. So that is the major downfall and deterrent of using an N95 mask when you're actually grinding when you really should be. So I was always thinking about possibly getting maybe a better mask or a respirator or something that would actually fit my nose better and not fog up my safety glasses. So meanwhile, a company sent me an email, and it's called Basecamp. Basecamp is just a company that makes these sport masks, sports dust masks. So I've never heard of them before, and I thought, you know what? This actually could work really well. So I watched a few videos, and they seem to be really low profile, and they got exhale valves on them. So I think they're gonna work really good because I want to have it so it can actually fit under my welding helmet and work well with safety glasses. So when I'm grinding, I really don't want the safety glasses to fog up. So those are the major criteria I want this mask to work under. And I think it's going to work really good. So today I'm going to start fabricating my front blade for my Massey 50. So there's going to be a lot of cutting, grinding, and welding. I'm going to try to use the mask as much as I can. We're going to find out how well this mask works with grinding and welding. I really think the thing I want to use this for the most is actually running my Alaskan sawmill. Because if anyone's ran an Alaskan sawmill, your head is right there. There's dust flying. And if you don't have a mask on, you're going to be hacking, dry hacking for the longest time after. And the time that we are in right now, you really don't want to have some sort of allergy-induced cold, which you end up getting if you breathe in a lot of dust. So I really think where these masks are going to come in the biggest, and I'm going to enjoy using the most, is probably with the Alaskan sawmill. But today we are going to start grinding and welding, so this is going to be the first good test of the Basecamp dust mask. So I'm going to show you. Thank you to Basecamp for sending them out. They were very quick, and I've been a little bit slow putting out the video. So that's what it looks like. It comes in a package, and it is a, let's see what it is. Life expectancy of a Basecamp filter depends on many variables such as particulate exposure density, can give an exposure. It can be 20 to 30 hours continuous use, heavy dust exposure. So it actually probably can go a long time without having to change it. And you know, for what I'm doing, I wouldn't consider it high dust exposure. So it'll probably last a long time. Construction, demolition. So particulates, grinding, sweeping, sanding, bagging, mowing, vapors that contain paint, pollen, mechanic work, public safety work, medical work. I don't know if it's really class for medical, but it could be. Animal grooming. Mask shell is washable, filter is not washable. So you got to buy the filters, but they seem reasonable on Amazon anyways. So storing a temperature above -60 Celsius. So I really feel we're good with that. Always check the mask before use. So in the package you get 2 masks, and when you open it up, there's a filter already installed with the exhale valve, so you don't have to install the first one. And so the 2 of them are there. They look really, really good. Like, they seem to be well built. The Velcro seems strong, and they have little flaps around your ears, and they really don't seem to stick out very much. So I think that's gonna work really, really good. They almost feel like those work gloves, the back of the work gloves or something. They got a corrugated style nylon and a very solid nose clip. So I think that's gonna work good. You got a strap for the top of your head if it tends to pull down too much. Okay, so it comes with some extra filters, and it says it is bacterial filtration efficiency is 99%, which is pretty decent. So it comes from some extra filters. So I really feel that this is probably a more economical way to go. Today we're going to start working on the blade on the Massey, so it's going to give us a good view of how well these things work. You know what? They look better than an N95 mask, and I think they might work better. So by the end of the day, we really should know. So let's go. It fits really good. Let's see with safety glasses. Let's see if they fog up. You know, one thing I have learned is no matter what dust mask you have, it'll still fog up your glasses. But this is a really nice dust mask, and it's very compact and tight to your face, which I kind of like when you're doing this kind of stuff. I think it's going to work really good, but it does still fog up your glasses. We're going to continue working on the blade because I got a ton of cutting. We'll have to see what I think about it at the end of that. So what do I think of the base camp masks? I find they're more comfortable. They're way more comfortable than an N95 mask. I like them. And I think they'll last a long time. They fit behind my welding helmet. I did find that I was end up wearing them longer. I find N95 masks, they kind of annoy me and I take them off more. But there's actually stretches where I was actually using it and I didn't take it off right away. That's a good sign. It's pretty comfortable. And I would definitely recommend them. I'm going to put their website in the description of the video, so head over there. They were nice enough to send these to me, and I'm kind of glad they did because they're just great. So that's about enough for today, and you guys have a good one.